What's up, my beautiful people? This is Avi, and I am back again. I am inking a new large ink portrait of a beautiful lady with locks in her hair. So I made this particular video separately so that you could sort of see the process of how to draw dreadlocks or braids. And so I decided to not use time lapse and keep this video real time so you can sort of see how, or you could see the techniques that I use. Typically, I would section the whole head of hair by individual locks or braids so that it would be easier for me to fill in the individual locks or braids, whether that's cross hatching, using contour lines, or just continuous lines in a particular pattern or shape, so that the hair itself would have direction and each individual lock can stand out. So I'd use a variety of line and a variety of line weight, shape, or directional lines, and it's really tedious and time consuming. However, I do enjoy it because you end up getting into a really nice meditative state just because you're continuously doing the same motion over and over again. It's not mindless, but it is something that you can get into a rhythm or get into a groove doing, and something that I really enjoy doing. Inking is one of my favorite pastimes. It does relax me. It does help me zen out, so to speak. So I did end up breaking up the sessions of drawing her hair to 2 or 3 sessions, just because I would be interrupted with some daily tasks, or just I was tired and needed to go to sleep or something. But I broke it up into a couple of different sessions. Typically, I'll ink for 2 to 3 hours. I think in this case, I inked for an hour or two and then stopped, and then I would pick it back up again the next day or a few days later. And I don't really count the hours, but if I had to guess, I spent about 8 to 10 hours on just the hair alone. And again, I'm using my favorite ink pen, which is a Uni-Ball Vision fine point black ink pen with a steel tip, just because it gives me such a nice, crisp, uniform line. And so I can count on this pen to give me the same line each time, unless I do go over the lines a couple of times, or I vary the line weight by slanting the pen one way or the other, which is a technique I'll get into maybe one day later, and explain how I can create various line weights to show volume or show size or depth, or just a variety of different hair types. And again, typically I will do outline of all the hair as individual pieces, just so I can map out the direction of the hair, whether the hair is sticking up or flowing or weaving a pattern underneath different hairs. But in this case, since it was so much hair, some of the individual locks I drew out first, and then I would move on to other things like the actual cross hatching and contour lines. And then also this particular drawing, the subject, the girl, had beautiful earrings, but they were pretty detailed. So I wanted to make sure that I put in, I think she had on brass wire earrings and cowrie shells as well. So I wanted to make sure I drew those out so that I could come back later and put in all the details. And, again, the drawing of this hair and her earrings would become very much a puzzle and very intricate. And so I wanted to take my time so that each line meant something and had weight, and the flow of the hair would be explained in a visual way. And this is stuff that I really, really enjoy, especially in black and white, because you only have so many ways to show hair volume and hairstyles. And yeah, it's really, really fun for me. In the next video coming up, I'll start on the hands and putting all the details into the fingers. And so stay tuned for that. And as always, please comment, like, and share. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell to be notified so that you know when I am dropping a new video. And as always, thank you so much for all the likes. Thank you so much to the new subscribers. And I really do appreciate you sharing the videos on your different social media platforms like Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, or even on any individual website. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and oops, I almost forgot. If you made it this far into the video, because this is the most I've talked on a video in a long time. If you've made it this far in the video, please drop a comment in the comment section below as to whether or not you want to see me add color to this ink drawing, or if you think I should leave this drawing black and white just as is. Again, thank you so much for watching and staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.